brought a weapon to school and they busted me for it. And so basically they decided to not no other else place to go because, no one else takes in, expelled kids.
So I was in just a regular high school and I had behavioral issues and substance issues, and one thing led to another. It resulted in me getting expelled from the whole school district, and neighboring cities wouldn't even take me at that point.
I said some things at school and I got expelled and I got sent to juvie, and they said I couldn't stay out of school for a whole year, just expelled. So I had to go to an alternative school, and I went to McAdams.
I was at the point where I was just ready to drop out, quit school, throw in the towel, give up, but my mom actually came across this McAdams Academy.
They suggested McAdams Academy, which is all they really had to suggest.
When I first went to McAdams, my parents were kind of disappointed because of the circumstances of how I got there. So they were kind of disappointed until they saw I was doing good at that school. I was getting all my work done.
Once you get a grip on yourself and figure out that you can't hide behind drugs and alcohol, you can really start doing something more productive for your life.
In high school, I was a freshman and stuff, and the seniors were all drinking and everything, and so I fell into drinking and everything else at a really early age.
I was hanging out with some bad influences again, and my mood kind of changed, and Ms. Jenna, she picked that up, and she just kind of like talked to me like, hey, what's going on? And she just like kept checking up on me, kept making sure I was okay.
Alongside like the counselors for like drug rehab places, it'd also be like I wouldn't say he was like a priest, but like he was like a man spreading word about God and like making sure, he's by your side while you recover and beyond.
So McAdams helped me with my identity because whenever I got there, I was pretty lost and just hopeless at the very bottom. But then being able to be given another chance and shown that people care about my education. It's like people that I don't even know. Like I barely knew Chuck. So why should he care about me and my education if I don't? So then that opened my eyes and I was like, maybe I should sit down and rethink things for myself.
Chuck helped me a lot because Chuck already knew the people there and I didn't. He kind of pushed me towards the good influences. He just kept pushing me forward to just get all my work done.
Obviously he had the patience and the time to put effort into others, and especially those who are like considered outcasts, so to speak. And he was like always there for you no matter like whatever you're going through. He'll sit down and want to be there for you.
McAdams staff definitely helped. I showed up at the school not really knowing too much about it or anything, and it was definitely a very different environment than to what I was used to in public schools, but the staff definitely helped. Showing up first, me and Chuck, like, he's there to really lay the law down on things, so you might think he's not the nicest guy at first. A lot of kids were always like, man, Chuck's making me do this, Chuck's making me do that, but it's because he loves you. So. And it worked out all in my best interest, and I think the other kids too at the time.
But I also want to thank Ms. Jackson and Ms. Butler too. They really helped me out a lot. They helped me out with all my schoolwork, anything I had trouble with.
The teachers at McAdams Academy know what they're talking about. They know the curriculum, and if you have a question, I've never had an issue with them not being able to answer it. McAdams Academy does focus on behavioral and education at the same time, whereas at different schools, if you have a behavioral issue, they shut you down, kick you out, like what happened with me, and then your education stops as well. So even though I slipped up, I might have been having just a troubled time, and they were very not understanding of that. They didn't try to even see what the problem was, just, you need to get out of here, and that's a rising issue. But at McAdams Academy, you mess up, we're gonna sit down, try to solve the problem, and see how we can help you heal, grow, and change your life for the better.
My ultimate goal is to own my own landscaping business. Right now, I'm just working 2 jobs just to build at least a base of something to grow upon.
The work I'm doing now, I'm working in construction. We build houses and duplexes. After we have all the trusses up, we cover the roof with plywood, and after that we're done. We have all the walls done and the roof's done, and after that, other people come and finish the house. I want to be a subcontractor, Soon after that, I want to be a contractor, so that I can hire all the people that hire other people to build it.
I'll be graduating Wichita State in 2026 with a double major of management and finance. You know, I'm a manager at Walmart right now, and if I could keep going through Walmart, that would be amazing because I've already been there for over 4 years.
If I knew a kid was going to McAdams, I would definitely tell him it's a life changer for you, and it's a opportunity you don't get a lot. It's like a rare moment that you can get only once in your life, and you have to take that because it's a gift to go, not a burden.
If it wasn't for McAdams, I'd probably still be hanging out with those bad influences that I call my friends. And I'd probably be ended up in the same situation as them because I know some of them are in jail or in prison right now.
To be honest, I don't feel like a lot of these kids are safe. And I know that McAdams Academy will provide a safe place for that. They absolutely do not tolerate it. But if a kid slips up, they're not going to be shunned away. It's going to be sit down, let's figure out the problem. And, you know, these troubled kids, it is not a overnight fix. They're not just going to walk into McAdams, suddenly be solved, all the problems solved, fixed. But it is a process. And I believe that going to this school allows them to be more willing to try to change and to try to do better, because healing is a process and it just takes time. So, and with the grace of McAdams Academy and Chuck, and through people's parents that love their kids so much, anything's possible with that.